Welcome back to the channel, folks. I hope that you are ready because this is going to be a long one. This is going to be like a makeup and chill style video, and I don't really like to edit those ones too much. I just, it's just going to be chill. I'm going to be doing, so the day that I'm filming this is St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going with the green. I know that when you're watching this, it's Sunday and St. Patrick's Day is like way over. But I just, wanted to do a green look because today is St. Patrick's Day. Today for me in the present. But yeah, so stick around if you want to see how I did this lovely look. I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Just My Luck palette. I got this in the Black Friday sales, and I still have not used it. I also use a little bit of this sexy boy. This is the new money. This is from the Manifest This vault from Colourpop, so I'm gonna use a little bit of that as well. And yeah, I don't know, I guess let's just get into it. Okay, so starting barefaced, I'm gonna put my foundation on camera. I'm gonna do the thing that I've been doing, where I'm combining my slightly darker foundation with my slightly lighter foundation. Just putting them both on the sponge and kind of just blending it as I go. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about, oh gosh, in today's video is the fact that I'm actually feeling a little bit frustrated right now in regards to the channel and everything. Because, I mean, let's start with today, like just today. I have, had a chill day so far. Sorry, I'm like thinking about how I want to go about doing this because I have a little bit of a stubbly beard going on, so I have to think about how I'm gonna get this in there. But anyway, so I had a chill day. I was just kind of sitting and watching TV pretty much all morning. I had a cup of coffee a little while ago. Nothing too serious. But I put on one of my own videos just to see how it looked on my TV, my big HD TV. That my husband and I bought a few years back. How's this looking so far? Does that kind of match my... Why does it still look light? Maybe I didn't use enough of the darker shade? I don't know. But I just, usually when I watch my own videos back after I upload them to YouTube, I just watch it on my phone, right? But I've had a few occasions where I do, I'll watch it on the TV. Sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it looks really, really bad. And this morning was one of those instances. I put on my last video and it looked so overexposed. And it's because my TV is doing like the HDR thing. And, my phone is recording in HDR. Or at least it has been. And I just look hideously overexposed. And it got me frustrated. Like I just, I immediately felt like super disheartened and annoyed watching it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I put on another one of my videos after just to see, like, I think I put on my my video doing the minty makeup. I don't know what's wrong with my voice right now. And that one wasn't as bad. It was still a little overexposed. I think because I like filmed it during the day, so there was like some daylight involved, and so it wasn't as contrasty. Like it wasn't like a ton of light right on my face and then not as much light in the background. I'm not 100% sure, but like that one looked a bit better. You could still kind of see that it was a little bit overexposed, but it wasn't like crazy like my very last one was. And so in general, recently I've been feeling frustrated with the channel because the videos, I never know what's going to get views and what isn't. Every time I do something and I'm like, I feel like this will get some views, it gets like nothing. And then every time I post something and it's like a half-hearted, like maybe I was miserable that day, maybe I didn't want to film, maybe I like forced myself, or maybe I just thought that it just wouldn't be as good. Those are the videos that end up getting all the damn views. And so, and I don't know what is going on. I've been having an issue, not an issue, but like, sorry, I was reading a text. I've been having, I don't know, a little bit of a struggle with just feeling like I'm not getting views like I was, and feeling like I'm not getting new followers. For a while there, I was getting like 3-4 followers like with every video that I posted, and that was really nice. I don't even know if I want to highlight there, and just whatever. That was really nice, and it was like a steady growth, a really, really, really slow growth, but a steady growth. And then it was like the new year hit, and that just kind of ended. I don't really get followers when I post new videos. Every so often I'll get a follower, but I've also been losing followers. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but in general, I'm just feeling frustrated when it comes to like the channel and everything that I've been doing. And it's weird because the videos that I put a lot of effort into, they don't seem to really get me anything. You know, like it doesn't seem like people are, sorry, I was just trying to find a brush. It doesn't seem like people are really watching those ones. And it's the ones that I don't really put a lot of effort into that people are watching more. I am going to be testing this e.l.f. setting powder. I have no idea if it's going to be good. I just want to see. It was cheap. Thought I'd give it a try. But I'm just feeling, I don't know. I feel like, of course, probably it's partially just my fault. Like, I know I'm probably not doing the best thumbnails, probably not doing the best tags, probably not doing the best titles, but I'm just in this position where I can't, like, I don't know, I work, I can't dedicate too much time to the channel, unfortunately. I wish I could do more with the channel, you know? I wish that I could put more effort into growing the channel. But I work, I have a social life, weirdly enough. And like I have family, and there's always things going on, and there are days when I'm like, okay, I guess I just can't film today. Or days when I'm like, God, I have to get home because I have to edit. And it can be taxing, but at the same time, like, I love doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. And I really want to keep to my current schedule of twice a week with occasional bonus videos. But I don't know, like, I put a lot of effort into making sure I stick to the schedule, and it doesn't seem to be paying off anymore. Like, for a while there, it at least felt like it was giving me a little bit of something. Like I was getting some more followers every time I posted. I have an itch. I'm going to do my eye base. I'm going to use my Sigma eye base while I talk. But I don't know. And I feel like I'm not getting as many comments on things, which, whatever, I'm just so grateful that anybody ever wants to comment on any of my stuff and interact with me. but I'm not getting as many comments. I'm not like seeing as many of the familiar faces popping up and chatting with me in the comments, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're not even seeing my videos. This itch on my nose, ridiculous. And by the way, if you are one of those people who chats with me in the comments, I'm not upset with you. Like, you're not doing anything wrong. You can literally do whatever the hell you want. I just, at this stage, am not feeling the kind of affirmation that I was getting before when I was having more interactions with the followers. Because you can look back at some of my recent videos, most of them have 0 comments. And also, like, I'm wondering if that is also affecting the algorithm, and like, I don't know. I'm just, in general, I'm just like, oh, I'm like in this rough patch. I feel like I kind of look like trash right now. I look really, really pale. I'm going to do my lips. How does that sound? I'm going to use, I wanted to do a nice red lip situation, but I wanted to keep it really warm. So, sorry, more texts from my husband. I'm going to use Frenchie from Colourpop. This is a very warm red. I'm just going to line my lips with that. So pale. They look all pale and dry. That's no fun. But I don't know, it's just baffling to me that that video that I did where I sat down in my bed and filmed like a 18-minute last minute video, the concept of which I came up with completely on the spot, where I was just discussing the palettes that I still have not used that I got in Black Friday sales and stuff. I didn't even edit that video. It was just my hands and my palettes. I wasn't even in it, or you know, my face wasn't even in it. Just my hands and talking about my palettes and showing them. And I did no edits at all to that video. Just kind of, sorry. So that's the liner, and I'm going to go in with a lip stain now, one of the glossy lip stains from Colourpop. This is called Big Apple, and this is also like a warm red. So I'm going to go in with this quick. Does that look okay? Does it look a little wild? It's like really vibrant, right? I also feel like maybe I need to fix the shape of my top lip. My natural shape of my top lip is like kind of funky. Hold on. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, that's fine. So, as I was attempting to say, I sat down in my bed. I was holding my phone and filming with one hand, trying to manipulate the palettes and open them with one hand and all that stuff. And it was so awkward and stupid. My face was not in the video at all. And that video ended up having a lot of views, like really fast. I literally didn't edit the video at all. I think I was trying to say that when I was starting to put on the lip product, but I couldn't finish talking. I didn't edit that video at all. I just uploaded it as it was. Like there was no effort, and it was an 18-minute long video of just me showing my eyeshadow palettes and just talking about them. And like that video got views. I kind of get why, but I'm also kind of like, what the heck? Like, I'm not, there's not even any product in my brows. I'm just trying to change the shape of them. They'll probably end up messed up and I'll probably have to fix it again later because there's nothing like holding them in place, but I just want them to have a nice shape. Anyway, so I don't know, I'm just feeling, I had like an idea of what I wanted to do for today's video, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like talk about these things that are on my mind. I'm gonna go in with Warm Sun from Odin's Eye. I love, because I'm gonna do a green eye look, I love orange blush with a green eye look. I'm gonna do that across here, the way that I've been kind of doing that. You know what, let me take a bigger brush because I like a nice big brush when I do this. I'm just gonna kind of get it all in there, and then just gently all across here. Don't want to be too intense, right? Because it's like right across the center of my face. Okay. I don't know if this is the best brush for this, but it's what I'm using. But so after I watched that video this morning, I actually turned off the HDR on my phone, so my video today is not recording in HDR, and I want to see what effect that has on the video. Please tell me if you notice any kind of effect on the video. I also always have an issue with kind of never knowing where the volume is going to be on my videos when I upload them, because I don't know, I don't like, sometimes I'll be watching someone else's video and then I'll switch to one of my videos or something, and I'll be like, oh wow, I have to like really turn this up. This is like wicked quiet. This is not really doing a ton with this brush. I think I need a more dense brush. You know what? Yeah, let me just use the other brush that I usually use for my blush. This one here. And I'll just go gently. But anywho, I took the HDR effect off, so I'm hoping that I won't look so overexposed on the HD TV anymore. But I'm also like, does it even matter? Like, are people watching me on a TV that is gonna do that? Like, is it just an issue with my TV? I tried to look at like settings on my TV and see if I could take off the HDR effect on the TV, but even when I did that, it was still coming up looking overexposed. I don't know. I think it was just the HDR effect on the phone that was causing that. But again, when I watch on the phone, you know, on YouTube on the phone, it looks good. Like, it looks fine. So I don't know what the heck the deal is. And also, not every single video looks like that. Is it showing up or no? I don't... I feel like it's kind of showing up, but I don't know. I have like my ring light is on like the warm setting, so maybe that's like concealing or hiding just how much I'm actually putting. I'm looking at myself more in the natural light to try to see. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm also going to use Orange Sunny, which is a much deeper orange. Whoa, I almost dropped it. I'm kind of going to use this almost like in lieu of bronzer. I'm going to take a little and I'm just going to bring it back here. Is that Psycho? Maybe. Just like here. Because I don't want to be like super bronzed up. I just want to have like a nice orangey warm sort of a thing going on. And this is definitely a deeper shade, so it looks almost like a bronzer on me. But when you go in lightly, it works. Look, that looks pretty good, right? Not too shabby. I'm also going to not really do much of anything on my forehead today. I feel like I always do stuff on my forehead. And I was thinking about it. I have like I have a very specific way that oh God, where did that go? Oh, okay. I have a very specific way that I do my forehead where I'll do like blush, a little bit of highlight. If I do contour, I'll do like contour back here. If I do bronzer, it's a little shade of bronzer or whatever, like, I don't know. And and I try to highlight the center of the forehead. And the reason that I do that is because it kind of makes me look a little bit more elongated. Like my forehead looks a little more elongated, which I think looks kind of more masculine. And also makes me look a little bit thinner. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't actually, but it definitely gives like the dude vibes. The dude vibes. You know what I mean? Hopefully you understand what I mean. But like for girls, you know, I feel like women try to like make their foreheads kind of rounded, and you know, because your hairline is naturally lower. But for me, I kind of want everything to be like, I don't want to have, my hairline comes back here and here, so it like kind of looks wonky and weird, and I look like my dad. He's got a frickin' forehead for days. I'll probably end up like that one day. Hopefully I've got a few good years left. But should I take a little bit of this darker one on the nose? No, we're not gonna get nuts. I want to try to not go nuts with the blush. I feel like I can't see in the camera, in the phone. It's like not bright enough. I don't know if that's because I turned off the HDR or if I need to turn up the brightness on the screen. I don't know. Everything's a mess. But anyway, now I'm going to do some highlighter. Okay, so I'm going to actually take this one from Colourpop. Find the book? Yeah. This was, you know, they released this at Halloween time. It's one of the Hocus Pocus collab things. It's part of the Hocus Pocus 2 collab. You know, I'm just going to use this mirror. I'm just going to put it, again, with this, I'm going to just try to keep it like here. I'm not going to throw it all over. Maybe a little on the nose. But I'm not going to do like all over the forehead like I normally do. I always love the way that looks, but I also feel like once it kind of wears for a while, I end up looking so oily. So I'm gonna just try to limit how much intense glow I do. Gosh, I feel like I need something on my forehead. I'm trying so hard to abstain. I'm going to put a little bit of the highlighter on the nose. I don't want to go too nuts. This is so bright. Did I overdo this? Maybe a little. I always overdo something, if not multiple things. Okay, I guess that's all right, right? Are we feeling that? I think it's coming together. I think it's cute. I'm just so like, I don't know, hard on myself today. Definitely being hard on myself today, but trying to not be negative. Okay, folks, the main event is going to be this lovely palette. Oh, God. This lovely palette from Colourpop. This is the Just My Luck palette. So, I mean, I still have not used this one. I got it in the Black Friday sales. And I just want to dig into it. You know, obviously, it's not St. Patrick's Day for you in the future, but for me, here in the present, it is St. Patrick's Day. So I just thought, what better time to use it? Because it's, you know, just my luck. It's like a St. Patrick's Day themed palette, essentially. I'm a little undecided about what I want to do, though. I think I'm going to start with the neutral shade, Charmed, on the outer corner, and then maybe, ooh, gosh, what do I want to do next? Let's just start there, and then I'll figure out the rest. So, let me see. I think I want something kind of fluffy. You know what? Let's use this brush that I got from Odin's Eye. I just remembered I have new brushes from Odin's Eye that I still have not used. You know what? This is actually kind of green. This is like an olivey green. I didn't even realize that. The shade called Charmed. It's actually like an olivey green. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to take it through the outer part of the crease. I'm going to actually really limit how far in it goes. I'm just going to kind of keep it here. I just want to emphasize depth in the outer corner. Wow, this is really, really nice. I'm often forgetful of how truly delightful Colourpop's formula actually is. By the way, today was going to be a video of me talking about Colourpop, but then I kind of ended up having other things on my mind, as I kind of tried to explain earlier. Wow, okay. Oh, I don't know if it's going to show up. Yeah, it shows up nice on camera. It's beautiful. Look like just that. Okay, now I'm going to put it on the other eye. But yeah, I was going to do a video just kind of talking about Colourpop. They're having a sale this weekend, and I actually for a second was thinking, oh my gosh, maybe, because they were doing $9 9 pans, and I'm obsessed with their 9 pans, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll grab some 9 pan palettes, but I did end up deciding no. I haven't actually bought any makeup in quite a while, and I'm trying to not buy makeup for a while. I don't have money, you guys, and I'm trying to get on top of my financial situation, and it's impossible because I'm getting charged bajillions of dollars of interest on these credit cards that I'm trying to pay down, and there are other expenses. I have a wedding I need to be going to that I need to be getting stuff for. Gosh, I have a bachelor party that I need to be paying my part of. Gosh, there's another wedding. Oh my God, I have all these things going on, and I'm also trying to not just live a miserable life of just sitting around. So when I have the opportunity to go somewhere, for dinner, meet up with friends, I try to do that. I don't want to be covered in eyeshadow, but I'm gonna take a couple of swatches. I'm swatching Too Matcha and Act Natural. This is Too Matcha, this is Act Natural. Oh my God, that's lovely. I think they're both gorgeous, but I think I'm going to use Too Matcha. I think Act Natural, I was going to go with a cool toned look today, but I think I'm going to actually opt to do something a little more warm toned, just because I went with the warm toned blush, I went with the warm toned lip, I went with the warm toned outer corner. I would consider olive tones to be more warm toned. So let's do Too Matcha. I'm going to do that on the outer part of the lid, using the same brush, just going right here with it. Oh gosh. So when they announced, that they were doing the $9 9 pans, I was like, okay, maybe I'll get, because I wanted to get, this is not even for now. I'm literally planning for the fall. I wanted to get some of their neutral 9 pans, and I wanted to get Orangey Glad. Orangey Glad is always sold out every time there's any kind of sale, especially closer to the autumn. But I was like, you know what? It's spring. Maybe, just maybe I'll be able to get it. The sale happened, it started yesterday, and I don't even know. I should have checked to see if Orangey Glad was sold out beforehand. But I just checked yesterday to see what was in stock. I still was not 100% decided on whether or not I was going to buy anything, but I just wanted to see what was in stock, what I could kind of put in my cart. And Orangey Glad was very much sold out. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm not going to buy anything. This is nice, right? I like it. But yeah, what the hell, Colourpop? I guess I'll just never ever get that palette. Whenever it's in stock, it's there's no sales, or at least no sales that apply to that palette. And I don't know. I don't understand why they sell out of it so fast. I get it. It's an orange palette. It's pretty cool, right? But the itch. I can't believe the itch is back. I thought I got it. The itch is back. It's funny. It's kind of like the bitch is back, It's like a phrase. A phrase? I don't know. People say that. But gosh, I'm just having one of those days, I guess. One of those days where nothing I say makes any sense, and I'm just a mess. I think that the makeup looks good, though, so far. Do I want something on my forehead? The struggle. I look also like I maybe have a little more blush on this side. I don't know. I can't tell. Does it even matter? Who cares? No one's really looking at me. Hopefully you guys are looking at me, but... Okay, I really want to use Mary Jane. Do I want to just blast this whole area with Mary Jane? I don't know, but I also grabbed, because I don't feel like any of the shimmers in that palette are really going to give me the sparkle that I want. So I also grabbed this one. This is one of the newer ones. This is called New Money. This was in the Manifest This set. I think I might take this. This is one of those new glitters that they do that are eye safe. I think I'm going to tap that on the lid when I'm done. The thing is, it is a tad... Is it cool tone? Maybe it's not actually a cool tone. It's just a little... I don't know. It's just a... You know what, you guys? Whatever. Man. Here I am, just having a day. I'm going to actually start instead with... Let's do a little bit of this. What is this one called? 50/50. I thought it said Boso. That's weird. I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put it on the outer part of the lid, kind of to the inner, or not the inner, but the middle of the lid. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. I didn't expect it to look like that. Whoa. So beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay. Love that. I'm going to take some more for the other eye. And then I'm going to do Mary Jane, which is the middle shade of the palette. It's kind of a chartreuse, almost golden. It's kind of like the golden treasure in the middle of the palette. Very leprechaun-y. I'm assuming that was kind of what they were going for with this palette. How do we feel about all that? Do I need to reintroduce a little bit more of the dark color on the outer corner? I don't think so. I think that looks good. Let me clean this bad boy, and then we will apply the chartreuse. I think this looks cute. I think this is all coming together nicely. I'm still a little stressed about my forehead not having anything on it. Watch, I'm going to end up caving and doing like blush and highlighter on my forehead. I gotta stay strong. So I'm taking Mary Jane. By the way, for the longest time, chartreuse, the two different formulas, the green and the yellow, were two different price points. The yellow was a lot more expensive. It was like $10 more expensive or something like that. Last time I saw them in the liquor store, I don't know if it was just that one liquor store or what. And this was kind of a while ago. I haven't been to a liquor store in quite a while. But the last time I saw them, they were the same price. How awesome is that? Look at that. The eyeshadow, not the thing about the chartreuse being the same price. But yeah, I couldn't believe that because for the longest time, the yellow was more expensive. So I was like, okay, maybe they've just decided to do away with the price discrepancy. Hopefully that doesn't mean that there was any kind of decrease in the quality. You know, capitalism and all that. That's probably not the case though. But I haven't actually had chartreuse in a very long time. It is very expensive. Also, I don't really drink much of anything ever anymore. Okay. It's going on like 40 minutes that I've been filming and I still have to do a little intro. But that looks absolutely stunning. Love it. Do I want to use the highlighter as an inner corner highlight? Because I don't necessarily know how I feel. Do I even want to put the shimmery shade or the glitter? I don't necessarily think there's anything in here that I want to use as a highlight. I almost feel like a yellow or something would be good. And yeah, I don't think I want to put anything from here in the inner corner either. Maybe I'll put Bills in the inner corner, which is this. It's a little bit more green than this one. That one is a bit more yellowy, whereas this one's a little more green. I could just trying to make sure that I cleaned all the chartreuse out of the brush. But has there been any point to this video? No, I'm just rambling and ranting. Like and subscribe. I don't know. Maybe this video is a disaster. You just don't know, you guys. You just don't know anymore. I do want to do more just like funny stuff. I just want to do funny stuff. I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm still taking myself a little too freaking seriously when I do these videos. Part of it though is that I'm not always feeling very well when I do these videos. My health has been, I've mentioned this before, but my health has been not great. I am starting to see a turnaround. Like I'm not waking up with like migraines like I was. I had a headache this week, but that was, I think, I might have been fighting something off. I woke up with like congestion and like kind of feeling crappy. And then, God, it was a weird day. Honestly, I don't even have time to tell you about all that. I'm taking Benji's, I guess like Benjamin's, Benji's, and I'm just going to tap it on the center of the lid just to get some yummy sparkle on the center of the lid. Who knows? Did you like that little wink I did? Who knows if this is going to show up on the camera? I can't even tell. Oh, I think it is a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely more cool toned than the chartreuse, but I don't think it's so cool toned that it's clashing or making it look weird. I think it's just like giving a little bit of a glint of this kind of fun, shimmery, kind of limey, almost mint actually. Sort of green. I think that pulls it together really beautifully though. Yeah, it's weird because I think maybe it's a kind of a cool base, but some of the reflective bits are more kind of warm. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna actually just finish off by very, very gently taking. Oh God, I don't want to make my under eye super dark, but I also don't want to make it too light. Maybe I'll go in with Kiss My Haas, however you want to pronounce that. Unless I do one of the shadows from the other palette, because I want it to stay warm, you know? Maybe I'll do. Oh, my mirror. Maybe I'll do Funds. Funds. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take Funds. I'm taking just a tiny little brush. I'm just going to dust it along the lower lash line. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Hopefully I don't hate it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I think this is gonna be good. I need a tiny bit more. Oh my gosh. I'm like sitting Indian style and my leg is falling asleep or fell asleep. Ugh. Ugh. Everything is awful. Okay, that looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just gotta get the other eye. I don't know. In conclusion, I'm frustrated, but I'm doing my best, trying to do better. And I just don't know. Life is rough. Money is scarce. Work is annoying. And having not great health is trash. So that's the takeaway from today's video. All very pessimistic things. I hope that you liked it. No, I mean we're doing good. We're improving. Our lives are slowly improving. I'm trying to like get closer to the camera. How do we feel about this? I think this is actually so nice. I think this is beautiful. How do you feel about it? I feel like I need something in my waterline though. Let me do that and then I'll come and do an outro. Okay, so I actually went in with a yellow liner instead of a green one because the green ones that I have are all kind of cool toned. What the hell is this called? Extra Frosting. This is Extra Frosting from Colourpop. And whoa, I just like threw it. I also went in with the Bad Gal Bang mascara just to give some life to the lashes. I almost forgot though, before I do the outro, I wanted to use this gorgeous Sephora lip gloss. What is it called? Oh, Money. It's just called Money. Everything's like money themed today, so that's the theme. So this is a really, really beautiful, like, kind of duo or maybe even multi-chrome gloss. It's like a gold to a pink. And these are super inexpensive, these glosses from my voice. What the heck? These glosses from Sephora. This one was $10, but I think that they've gone up now to $12. When I got it, it was $10, but I also got it during the sale, so I got it for like 30% off. Because, you know, the Sephora collection stuff is 30% off during their sales, their Sephora sales. But yeah, I just think that's beautiful. I just thought that that would be a nice finishing touch. Just want to get this red off of the wand. I hate putting the wand back in there with another lip product like still stuck on there. But yeah, what do you think of the final result? Let me come a little bit closer. You can get your final looks. Actually, I'm definitely gonna do my little thing where I get all up close with the camera. I'm really fighting the idea of putting blush on my forehead. I was just in the bathroom putting on the liner and the mascara, and I was like, gosh, I want some blush. But I want today to be the day that I do no blush on the forehead. I just want that to be what today is. So that's what I'm doing. Should I spray myself? Should I do my setting spray? Watch this. This is the NYX setting spray. I hate the way this smells, but like, ugh. Here I am. I also don't think that it is matte, this setting spray. It says it's supposed to be matte, but matte finish. I don't know about that. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. If you're still watching, this is going to be a long one. If you're still watching, I definitely hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you will come back for more. I upload every Sunday and every Wednesday. Oh, tell me how you feel about the video without the HDR, because that's actually kind of important. Tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the volume in my videos. Tell me if you think my thumbnails suck. Tell me if you think that I suck. I don't know. Just let me know your opinions in the comments. Even if you hate me, every comment helps. But yeah, I guess that's it, right? Did I have anything else that I wanted to say? No. If I did, it wasn't important anyway. This video is long enough, so I will be seeing you again. When is this going up? This is going up Sunday. I'll be seeing you again on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be a bit... Hopefully I will be in a slightly better headspace on Wednesday. I don't even know why I'm feeling like this. Damn, I was so ready to go this morning, and then I put on one of my own videos, and it messed up my whole mood. My whole damn mood. But yeah, also spring is coming, and I haven't done palettes that I'm excited to use in spring. I barely used the palettes that I wanted to use in the winter. One of the Nomad palettes that I got, the Whistler Snow Lodge, I really wanted to use that before the winter ended. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen unless I use it tomorrow. Maybe I'll use it tomorrow and Sunday. Anyway, I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.